On the news tonight, Governor Soludo commences payment of minimum wage awards cash to pensioners. Pharmacists tasked on digital technology to enhance professionalism. National grid collapse. Some southeast states seek alternative power supply. Commonwealth gets new Secretary General. Good evening, glad to have you on the news tonight. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. True to Governor Chukwuma Soludo's promise, workers in Anambra State would partake in the 70,000 naira minimum wage payments effective October 2024. In addition, a monthly non-taxable cash award of 10,000 naira to all pensioners in the state will also take effect from the same month, pending when the pensions are reviewed. This came to limelight shortly after a closed-door meeting between the governor and labor leaders in Anambra State at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. According to the organized labor leaders, led by the Anambra State Chairman, Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Comrade Humphrey Emeka Nwafo, and Trade Union Congress Chairman, Comrade Chris Obuna. The governor approved the immediate payment of the new minimum wage, which they explained will ensure that the least paid worker in Anambra State will receive at least 70,000 naira, with the possibility of more, ranging between 78,000 to 84,000 naira, depending on the outcome of the government's tabulation. They appreciated the governor's magnanimity and empathy, especially for the interim cash award for pensioners, which is as a result of the governor's goodwill and empathy for the situation of pensioners who are often overlooked in discussions about the new minimum wage. They also described and eulogized the governor for being worker-friendly. Pharmacists must embrace digital technologies to transform pharmacy practice in a way that ensures every citizen has access to affordable and essential medicines. This was the crux of speeches delivered at the 31st Annual Scientific Conference and Pharmacy Week of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Anambra State Chapter. Correspondent David Okwakwasili reports.
Gathered at the ASU Ultra-Modern Banquet Hall at Anambra Azikiwe University Oka under the theme Impactful Revolutionary Practice Towards Universal Health Coverage, Appraisal and Prospects, and the sub-theme, The Impact of Telepharmacy, E-Prescription and Other Digital Health Innovations on Expanding Access to Essential Medicines and Services. The members of the association advanced discussions on how to revolutionize results-oriented pharmacy practice in the state and the country at large.
As pharmacists, we are crucial stakeholders in making universal health coverage a reality in our nation.
Aimed at fostering professional excellence, catalyzing knowledge exchange, and encouraging innovative practices within our pharmaceutical fraternity.
SDG 3.8, which is the universal health coverage, covers our role as pharmacists, what we do as pharmacists.
Pharmacists play a vital role in ensuring access to effective, safe and affordable health care, driving innovation, advocating for policy changes, and providing expert care.
It featured paper presentations and exhibitions on new drugs and therapy breakthroughs, award presentations and debate competitions among schools, which saw Girls Secondary School Oka emerge victorious. David Okwasi reporting for ABS News.
It has become the tradition of Globalcom Limited to host a royal banquet in honor of Obi of Onitsha, Igwe Alfred Achebe, after a successful Ofala festival. This year's Ofala Royal Banquet was held at Golden City Event Center, GRA Onitsha. Correspondent Emengini Osadebe, who covered the Royal Banquet, reports that it attracted various groups and age grades representatives that participated in the 2023 Ofala Onitsha Festival. The reports.
Addressing the gathering, Igwe Achebe thanked Globalcom Limited for their consistency in sponsoring Ofala Onitsha Festival over the decade and called on people to always subscribe to Globalcom for sustainability. In his address, the South Divisional Head, Globalcom Limited, Mr. Okechukwu Tochukwu, who pointed out that the royal banquet was in honor of Obi Onitsha and his subjects, commended the unwavering commitment of the royal father to his community and the South region, which has not only preserved the values that defines Ndi Igbo, but has also illuminated the path towards progress and unity of the region. Speaking to the ABS, a popular musician in Onitsha, Mr. Ikemu Mazeli, stated that this year's Ofala festival was glamorous and commended Globacom Limited for the success story of Ofala Onitsha, while calling for more sponsors of the event.
Only telecommunications company that is wholly Nigerian owned, 100% Nigerian. Our mission is to empower every voice within our community to be heard through affordable telecom services and digital solutions.
From Imobi Onitsha, Emengino Sadebe, ABS News.
If you talk Wari community in Ayamelum local government area has celebrated the 2024 Iwaji Festival amidst fun fair. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim reports that the ceremony, which held at Ogidigba Royal Palace.
The event commenced with the cutting of roasted yam by the traditional ruler of the community, Igwe Alphonsus Ofwebe, who described the event as a celebration of their bumper harvest season.
So we are there go Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Festival heralds harvest, season of harvest. Tata bobo siong or annual event go. The police in Ayamelum have been doing their best to ensure that the area remains calm. Our primary duty is to protect lives and property.
At the ceremony, Igwe Ofwebe conferred meritorious titles on 5 indigenes of Ifitogwari who have contributed immensely to the development of the community. From Ifitogwari, Chukwemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Come on the news, national grid collapse. Some Southeast states seek alternative power supply. Commonwealth gets new Secretary General. Stay tuned, we'll be back after the break.
Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up, pouch.
I'm in love. No, but with you, of course, my darling.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Welcome back to the rest of the news. Some state governments in the southeast have embarked on ways to get alternative sources of electricity supply following the incessant collapse of the national grid. Newsmen gathered that the national grid has collapsed no fewer than 7 times between January and October 2024, a situation worrisome to electricity consumers and the nation at large. Newsmen's survey on the development showed that customers have continued to groan over constant grid collapse and epileptic power supply in spite of paying more for electricity services. Most of the customers within Anambra, Ebonyi and Enugu states who have been systematically moved to Band A without their consent are pushing for the reverse to the former band as they complained of not getting value for their money. On its part, Dr. Ernest Mopoya, Acting Managing Director of Enugu Electricity Distribution Company, EEDC, said the company had deployed advanced ICT systems to constantly monitor its network, detecting upcoming and instant electricity faults within its franchise area. He noted that with clear knowledge of the industry moving towards 24-hour uninterrupted supply, the company had successfully converted aluminum transformers to copper wound transformers using reverse engineering. The 56th Nation Commonwealth announced Ghana's Foreign Minister Shirley Ayoko Bochwe as the new Secretary General of the organization as the Rankorous Summit concluded in Samoa today. The Voluntary Association of Sovereign States is mostly made up of former British colonies, but Choi was one of 3 candidates vying for the post, all who have backed calls for Britain to address the legacy of colonialism and slavery. A former lawmaker, she has served as foreign minister for the past 7 years, notably serving Ghana's 2-year tenure to the UN Security Council, and in December 2023, she has backed the drafting of free trade agreements among Commonwealth member states, and has previously said she stands for reparations. Financial reparations are good, she said at an event in London earlier this year. A Commonwealth Secretary General can serve a maximum of 2 terms of 4 years each. The incumbent is Dominican Baroness Patricia Scotland. By convention, the Secretary General role is rotated around the body's 4 geographical blocks: the Pacific, Asia, Europe, and Africa. It is now Africa's turn. In our sports, the WAFB Under-20 Championship semi-final tie between Nigeria's Flying Eagles and Niger Republic has been shifted to Sunday night. The encounter, which is slated for the state municipal Lome, was originally fixed for today. Newsmen gathered the game will now be played at the same venue by 7 p.m. on Sunday. Flying Eagles of Nigeria in action against Cote d'Ivoire on Thursday. Aliyu Zubeiru's side defeated the Ivorians 2-1 to seal a place in the last 4. Victory against the Niger Republic will guarantee them a place at the 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations in South Africa. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now a recap of the main points. Governor Soludo has commenced payments of minimum wage awards cash to pensioners. Pharmacists have been taxed on digital technology to enhance professionalism. National grid collapse. Some Southeast states sought alternative power supply. Commonwealth gets new Secretary General. And that's it on the news for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Good night and stay blessed.